Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. We're going to have a look and see what's coming up for you at this time. What you need to know and advice for your highest good. This is for any significant Pisces placements you may have. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it may resonate. Just remember to take the messages as they resonate with you, which could mean flipping the roles. It could mean taking part of the message or applying it to a different area of life than the one I'm speaking about, because these are general at the end of the day, okay? So just keep an open mind. And of course, always trust your own discernment. We're using the Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck today. If you don't have significant Pisces placements that you're aware of, it's just a house in your chart, but you are still guided to this video, to this channel. Trust that there are messages here for you, okay? Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, your feedback. Really appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces at this time. Pisces. At the time they watch this video. And always feel free to check out any other video that you feel drawn to, okay? If it's on here, it's calling out to you, go for it. All right. Stay tuned. I'll be doing your weekly at some point. Alrighty then. Oh, great. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. Fantastic. Yeah, well, I mean, look at it. Heartache, heartbreak, pain, sorrow, disappointment, breakup energy, fights, arguments that really just get to you. Just being upset over something. Okay, let's see. Current situation, the Seven of Wands. There could be some tension, some conflict, some chaos where you feel like you have to stand up for yourself and potentially walk away from someone or something, put up boundaries, and it hurts your heart to do so, but I think like it feels like something's gone too far. For those of you, if there has been some sort of breakup or separation, this is where you put up a boundary. You may have blocked someone, or you're doing it because you just don't want to keep fighting. You don't want to keep arguing. You don't want to. You just want it to stop. And for some of you, that only stops if you walk away. Yeah. Speaking of, we have the Death card in the challenge position. Oh, here's another doozy, Pisces. Okay. So with the Death card in the challenge position and in this kind of situation, Pisces, you're dealing with something that is meant to end. And the longer we hold on to it when it's meant to go, the more damage it does. Okay, basically. This is that breakup that you know needs to happen, and you just keep putting it off, or you keep fighting it, or you keep pretending like it's not true. We all do it for whatever reason, right? Various reasons. But then the longer it takes and the more it's being drug out, and then the more chaos and upset, because more and more stuff will happen to push us out of that situation. So it's going to get more and more challenging. It's going to get more and more difficult until we get to this point of saying, you know what, I can't, I'm done, till we're exhausted by it. It's that job that you should walk away from, it's bad for you, that's that person, that circumstance, that group of friends, whatever this is in your life. Okay, it's something that has run its course with the Death card. Probably died out a long time ago, or you lost love for it a long time ago, and it's just something that you went through the motions with. Now with the Death card comes in to clear something out that was already gone. Okay, so that's how we're being advised to look at the situation. But it's also doing that in order to make room for something new, because we're ready for something bigger and better. Okay, that's why the Death card comes in. When we don't feel like we're ready for change, but we actually are. Does that make sense? Oh, in the foundation, Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, Pisces, listen. There's no easy way to do it. There's no easy way to talk about it. That thing that you've been avoiding, involving an ending or a big change, it's happening. It's happening. It is what it is. Okay? There's just no way to sugarcoat it. There's just no way. It's happening because the universe is stepping in, or a friend, family member, right? The universe is stepping in through them to put an end to this, to get you out of there, because you're not doing it. And it's something that, again, Pisces, it's not like this is done against your will. This is something where you keep wishing for something better, but the situation you're in can't possibly give you what it is that you're wishing for. So the universe taking you out of that situation, while it might seem uncomfortable and hurtful and painful, they're actually doing what you're asking them to do. They're bringing you something better. But the thing to consider is, like, why is this happening, right? Ask yourself some questions. Why do I really think this is my happily ever after? Do I really think this thing or person or circumstance can take me where I need to go? Do I really think this is good for me? Because just look at yourself, Pisces. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. In your head, feeling alone, feeling stuck, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling powerless. And Pisces, you are not powerless. But whenever we get in these types of situations and we start feeling powerless, that should be a big red flag of, wait a minute, what am I doing? Can I do something different? Okay? Because again, this is something you've been stuck in for a long time, and you've been avoiding it, not looking at it, no judgment. I do it too. I think it's a Pisces thing. Hoping it will sort itself out, hoping it will fix itself, hoping it will get better, hoping the other person understands, hoping, you know what I mean? But the thing is, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. 8 of Staffs, 8 of Wands in the recent past. Now, this could have been a very angry conversation. This could have been where something just came out and you said, enough, I can't. And for those of you where this breakup, separation, big argument, and you're not talking to this person, whoever they may be in your life, happened a little while ago, this is where they're trying to talk to you and you've completely blocked them. Because for some of you, you've come into that place of understanding and acceptance that, you know what, actually this is a good thing. And so you're just reinforcing those boundaries. On the mind, we have the 8 of Coins. Hold on. Okay. On the mind, I like this, Pisces, because the 8 of Coins tells me that, you know what, I'm just gonna, it's where we get practical, it's where we get realistic, it's where we get grounded. We come out of our heads and we start doing something, right, to ground ourselves. We start thinking about things and we start doing things. This is where, to get over a situation, we just keep ourselves busy. We just keep ourselves busy doing something constructive, something productive, as we work through what we need to work through and release what we need to release. This is working on yourself. This is therapy, counseling, talking to a friend, talking to a trusted person in your life. Not to just hash everything out, but just like from your perspective. Okay, this is how I feel. This is what I've learned. This is what I want to do differently. Okay, so it's future focused. But you're definitely starting something new. You're putting effort into something new, or yourself. Okay, which is good, because it tells me that this whole mess over here is kind of almost done, right? You've almost completed that process of getting to acceptance and embracing, opening up to new. Okay, leaving this door closed, that the Death card closed and bolted, not poking at it, and just looking future forward, looking forward. Okay, so let's see what's happening today, Pisces. Oh, I like this. Oh, look at it, Pisces. We have the Fool, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. Beautiful, Pisces. If you have been dealing with depression and you've been down in the dumps about this ending that happened a while ago for some of you, okay? Today, you breathe again. Today, you're happy again. You're joyful. You feel like a new person because you have done the work, okay? You're reaching some sort of significant milestone. There could be a new offer, opportunity, invitation, conversation, contract that is being presented to you. This is a sense of victory, getting some sort of certificate because you've accomplished whatever this is that you've been working on, and that gives you a confidence boost, an energy boost, and it's like, okay, I got it. I'm back, baby, bigger and better, right? Got my mojo back, and then some. So today is going to be a fun day for you. You'll be like, okay, I want to do new stuff. I want to go out. I'm ready to put myself out again. I want, like, meet people, date people, just have new experiences. I want to see what is out there, okay? It's that feeling of everything is behind me. It doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't bother me anymore. I can see that it was actually a good thing for me because it pushed me to work on this or work on myself or work on whatever. And as a result, look, I have this immense sense of triumph, of victory. Because whatever this is here, Pisces, was holding you back. All right? Whatever this is was holding you back. And this is you achieving the goal you had all along, but without the situation. Either on your own or in a different dynamic, but without this person or the situation attached to you. They were holding you back. And making you feel small. Okay, and powerless, and we can't manifest anything new from that place or anything good, okay, when we feel powerless, when we don't feel in control of our own destinies. And to a point we are, right? Not completely, but to a point we are. That's that free will. But when we get to that painful, dark place of just feeling numb, not caring about anything anymore, feeling like, why even bother? It all goes wrong anyway. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. I don't have a voice. I'm not seen. I'm not heard. I'm not important. It's difficult, to say the least, to pick yourself up from that place. But Pisces, if anyone can do it, you can. And you did. Or you're doing it. Okay? Okay. One sec. I have a bit of a cold, among other things. Okay, Pisces, let's get more cards out here for you. But I'm loving it. I am loving it. And if this is happening where it feels quick, why? Because it's been building up for so long. So if you haven't experienced the separation, the breakup, the big fight and argument, and putting up the wall and blocking and being done with it, you will soon, okay, or today, depending on when you're watching this video, and it will happen quick. You will just say it and be done with it. And then you go into, give me something to do. I need something to do. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it anymore. I need to just do something. Feel productive, right? And as you're doing something constructive and productive, and you're making it, like, it helps you feel better about yourself because you're doing something constructive, something productive. You're doing something where you see results right away, and it helps your confidence, and it helps your just mental health, your emotional health, okay, your physical health. And then you have healing, excitement, joy coming up, right? So let's get more cards for Pisces. Let's see. 7 of Wands in the current situation. The Moon. Yeah, you're putting your foot down with something. Either this is like, if this is a person that's attached to you, or that was attached to you, or a dynamic or a situation, there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of wishy-washy energy. There was a lot of 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. There was inconsistency. It was something unpredictable, unreliable. You could have been dealing with an emotional mess of a person that just did not want to do better or get better. They just kept throwing stuff on you. Okay? We all go through stuff. Yeah, sure. We all are a bit of a mess at different points in time. Yeah. But what do you do with it? Do you go around like spewing it on other people and making it their issue, their problem, their concern to fix? Or at what point do you just take a deep breath and just go, okay, this keeps happening to me. What am I doing? I must be, the common denominator is me. Okay, when we start asking those questions, that's when the work starts. Okay, that's when we take accountability and responsibility, and it's the beginning of growth. But this person refused to do that, and they kept you stuck in a cycle of, it's your problem. You have to fix it. You have to save me. You have to fix me. You have to do better, Pisces. Because of you, that's why I'm like this. This could be someone dealing with an addiction. And again, I know it's not easy. I do. But also, you have to find that boundary with the 7 of Wands of, at what point is this enabling? And I've dealt with that. I'm not just talking at you. Okay, I'm not just talking in theory. At what point am I enabling? And also, at what point do I let go of their hand because they're just taking me down with them? They're not getting any better. They're just taking me down with them. And that's their choice. And you have to then make your choices. What is happening, Pisces? Jesus, doozies of readings. But listen, this is life. This is life. Okay, Death card in the challenge position, King of Wands. This is it, okay? You got to the King of Wands level. Well, where you said, you know what, I'm done. There's a bit of anger. There's a bit of fire, okay? You came out of this cold place, numb, powerless, and you said, no, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing it. I want to do something different, wanting to take action, wanting to initiate change, wanting to just go with the change. You could be leaving a water sign behind, you could be leaving a fire sign behind. Doesn't really matter. 8 of Swords in the foundation. 7 of Swords. Either this was self-sabotage on your part, Pisces, that came from unhealed wounds, or this is someone else, okay? But again, because they didn't want to look at what they needed to look at, 7 of Swords, the moon, they put it on you, or you tried to take it on, and you tried to help, and you tried to heal them and help them heal and help them along the way, or whatever this is, right? Whoever they may be in your life. To the point where you took on their burden. It wasn't helping them, but it was hurting you as well. So who was winning in that situation? You know what I mean? Who was actually being helped in that situation? Because again, you're dealing with someone who made a conscious choice not to address the things they needed to address, not to change, not to take accountability, responsibility, not to look at the pain. And listen, no judgment. It's not easy to sit down with yourself and ask yourself those questions, okay? Of what am I doing? What should I be doing differently? Why do I keep doing this? What is my issue? Where does that come from? It is not easy. Let's be honest. It might come easier to us as Pisces, but it's not easy for most people. That's why most people run away from pain. Most people want to numb the pain. Most people, and again, no judgment. Everyone does things the best way they can. But my point is, we have to, if we have that ability to recognize the lines and the boundaries, then it's our responsibility to protect ourselves. Because they sure as hell won't be able to. They can barely protect themselves. They can't look after themselves. How the hell are they gonna be responsible towards us if they can't be responsible towards themselves? Do you know what I mean? And there comes a point in time when no matter who this person is in your life, and I've done it, father, brother, whoever, partner, okay, where you have to ask yourself some tough questions and be like, I'm destroying myself trying to help you. It's not helping you. You're not changing. You're not doing any different. You're not doing any better. But I'm destroying myself in the process. So I think I need to be making different choices. Okay. There comes a point where it's like, okay, I can't help. You need help that I can't give you. And I've given you options. But beyond this point, you got to be on your own. I can't come with you. Sorry. And you have to release yourself from that, because they never will. Okay. 8 of Wands in the recent past. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there was something like the last straw that happened recently. There may have been an argument, very angry words spoken. There may have been some sort of fit of anger. Hopefully they didn't come at you, you know, or something like that, to put their hands on you or something. But very, very angry, passive aggressive, other type of aggressive behavior. That was the last straw for you. You went, that's it. That is it. I'm not doing this. 8 of Pentacles on the mind. Yeah, strength. You found your strength. You found your confidence. You found your voice. You have that clarity of, I can only look after myself. I can only protect myself. I can only be responsible for myself, when we're all adults here and able adults, right? And so I'm making a different choice for myself. I'm making healthier choices for myself. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to rebuild myself. because that is within my power and that is within my control. And that's where I choose to put my resources, because that's where I see results. And that is what is healthy. So let's see, the Fool, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You're now putting up boundaries with other people in your life. Other people around you might not know what went on between you and this person. And they might actually challenge your decision. Pisces, what are you? You're being too harsh, Pisces. But they don't know the full story. But what I do like is with the Empress there, you're not doubting yourself. You're not questioning yourself. You don't feel the need to explain yourself till you're blue in the face. They don't need to understand. They don't need to approve because they don't know. Okay? And you're just saying, you know what? Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm doing the best decision. I'm doing the best things, and I'm making the healthiest decisions that I can at this point in time. And this is one of them. And you don't have to get it. You just have to respect it. And that's it. End of conversation. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they might try to go to others around you doing woe is me, look at Pisces and what Pisces is doing. And so these people, because they don't know the story, they come to you, Pisces, oh my God, is that true? What's wrong with you? Like, why are you treating them like this? And you're like, listen, I'm not going to go into it. You don't know the full story. I have my reasons. I'm making healthy decisions for myself. Whether I'm right or wrong, you don't have to approve. You don't have to understand. You just have to respect it. End of story. Because you're not going to get sucked back in by keep talking about, well, if you keep talking about it, if you keep like pulling at the thread, if you keep trying to explain, if you keep trying to, you're still in it. You haven't left. And you're saying, I am not going to do that. That's not going to happen. I don't want to talk about it. Whether I'm right or wrong, that's none of your business. And you either accept and respect that or you do not. In which case, you can go out. There's the door. You're not taking any BS, Pisces. This right here, it was meant to bring you to this point of complete transformation, to show you your power, to show you what you're capable of, to push you to do what you're capable of doing, to push you into the wonderful things that you're meant to have and create in your life, to push you to see your value and stand up for it. Okay? With the Empress. Because whoever this is here was taking advantage, whether they knew it, didn't know it, whatever it was, of your giving nature, of your loving nature, of your support, of your unconditional nurturing energy. But they were just sucking you dry, Pisces. It's one thing to give when it actually helps, or you're choosing to give a gift, or you're choosing to make a sacrifice, but it's very well defined, okay, the parameters for yourself. And it's another thing for someone to just have endless access, unlimited access, and just sucking your energy. Who's benefiting from that? Who is benefiting from that? And so for a lot of Pisces, what we need to learn is boundaries, and that we have to be careful. It's not about keeping score, but we have to have like big picture of what am I giving? Am I receiving anything in return for it? Is it actually helping anyone? And does that make me happy? Because I could be receiving something from that situation, right? If I'm choosing to give to you, you don't have anything to give to me, but this really helps you, and I see you taking what I've given you and making things better for yourself. And that makes me feel like, okay, this is good. I've done something good with my life, right? It gives me a sense of joy. It gives me a sense of, I don't know, something positive, right? That could be receiving from that situation. It doesn't have to be, I gave you money, you have to give me money. But is that happening? Or is it just, I'm giving, I ain't seeing nothing coming to me. I'm not, getting anything, any sort of anything fed back into me. I'm just being sucked dry. And that's a big lesson we have to learn as Pisces. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Justice. Now that you've freed yourself from this leech, I don't know who they are in your life. I know they're going through stuff. They have their reasons. but they are a leech on your resources of all kinds. As soon as you cut them out and you free yourself from that person, that group of people, that situation, even a mindset, if this doesn't involve one specific person, it's that mindset where you feel like you have no choice but to give. You feel bad saying no. That is what is transforming. You've been hurt so many times and taken advantage of so many times where you just snap, right? Because you feel, if you struggle with saying no, what happened recently was half the world came at you, Pisces, asking for stuff, and each of them had a very sad story, and you felt pressure and you felt guilty times 100 because you physically couldn't help everyone, and that made you feel guilty, and that made you feel bad, and that made you, and you felt so bad about it that you snapped, right? Ace of Wands, I can't do this. And you said no, and you kept saying no. And as you did, you were like, hold on, no one died. You know, it wasn't the end of the world. I didn't lose my mind. They went and found help somewhere else. Okay, there's a lesson there for me. I think I need to start practicing. I need to just, you know, be mindful, be more selective. And why did I feel pressured to help? It's not my responsibility. You know what I mean? It got you asking those questions. And so when you came to that conclusion, you had that clarity, and you just decided to do things differently from now on, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Staffs. I'll be selective, whoever comes my way. If I will choose whether or not I want to help, whether or not I can, and how far, where the limit is. Because you started recognizing your giving nature as a resource. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste it. And number one, I also need to feed it back into myself. Okay? So whatever the change was, when that ending happened, because you learned a very valuable lesson about your giving nature, your loving nature, which is a beautiful thing. But if you don't value it yourself, no one else will. Okay? And that's something else. We teach people how to treat us. Okay? And when you put up a boundary and you value yourself and you respect yourself, it's not even a conversation with other people. They just see it and they follow along, or they go the other way because they know they got no chance coming at you with some sort of BS story, or you know what I mean? Because you'll see right through them. But you have a new opportunity, a new offer, a new person, a new situation, a new environment, a new community that you're going to be joining that is like-minded, is what you deserve, where there will be give and take, treatment will be fair, you will receive, not just give. It will be something very different, very new. You haven't done this before, Page of Wands with the Fool, all right? And that was the whole point as to why this had to happen, to get you here, all right? Under the Three of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, Four of Cups. You carried many burdens that were not yours. You endured a lot of being taken advantage of, a lot of mental, emotional abuse for some of you, where someone was guilting you if you said no, or someone made you feel very bad. Someone told you you're being very selfish if you don't help them, if you don't give to them. Okay, Nine of Wands. Hierophant, this could be family for some of you. It could be a situation you've been in for a long time. It could be a relationship that you've been in for a while. A lot of it will have to do with, this is how you were raised. This is how you were brought up. But you had to redefine some things, okay, for yourself. Like, no, if I have boundaries, that does not make me selfish. That's what I grew up believing, because that's what I was told and shown. But that is, it's not true for me. I have learned differently, okay? Pisces. Wowza. Okay, Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. But yeah, there's this sense of freedom joy, excitement for new things, to do new things, to meet new people, to have new experiences. There's this settled energy within yourself with the Strength card and the Empress of I know what I'm doing the best for me and the best that I can for me. No one else needs to get it. No one else needs to approve of it. And there's this sense of you're loving yourself, Pisces. You're showing yourself all the love and all the encouragement and all the support that you have given and has been taken for granted. Now you're directing it towards yourself. And it feels beautiful. Because it's not wasted on you. It might have been wasted on other people, but that was their choice. But it's not wasted on you. We have key number 15, adding up to a 6. Look, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. I kid you not. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. The Fool, the Aces, the Page of Wands. We have beware, number 3. Be careful who you trust at this time. We trusted some wrong people, wrong situations, but it wasn't a mistake. It was necessary for us to learn the lesson. It was a necessary experience. It wasn't a mistake, so don't go blaming yourself for anything. Transformation. This is what I'm saying. Like, listen, I'm just 32. Transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. The Empress. Male or female, doesn't matter. Death card. Transformation. 21. Moon. The Moon. You see how you have repeating energies in different decks? Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. This could have happened around the full moon that we just had. Or that triggered something. That triggered that last straw type of situation. But again, this is something where it helped you trust yourself, trust your own intuition, because at different times you would raise things, you would question things, and you were told, Pisces, you're making stuff up, Pisces, you're exaggerating, Pisces, you're being crazy, you know. And this has also taught you, I am not crazy. If I see something, it's there. If I feel it, it's there. If I feel uncomfortable around a person, there's a reason. If I feel like I need to put my guard up around a person I've never met, there's a reason. And you've learned to trust that. You're becoming the Empress, male or female. That's like the best version of yourself, where you show yourself love, support, respect. Your life is about to level up, Pisces. Oh, my Leon's. Well, that's a lot of cards, but okay. Deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. This is what I mean. You dug deep. You did therapy. You worked on yourself. You asked yourself the difficult questions. And now you've transformed. Dragonfly mermaid. You've attracted wonderful news. You've completed that cycle of transformation. It's in your reading many times. Okay, let's go through these. Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight, 29, absolutely. You see your worth now, and you value it, and you stand up for yourself. Kitsune, I will show you whom to trust. Your intuition, your instincts. You're trusting them, you're listening, and they're showing you who to trust, what to trust, how far. You have boundaries, you have expectations, healthy. Frog Princess, heed wise counsel, listen. You've learned to observe and trust your intuition. You've learned to observe and trust your instincts of what's going on in a situation. And again, for a lot of you, you went to therapy, you did some sort of counseling, or you're now beginning to. The Fairy Ring, new skills, advanced training, rapid improvements, number 37. Yeah, this is the Eight of Pentacles energy. You did the work. You learn new skills. You redefined some things, you know. Elizabeth and the Lion, it is time to become a great leader. 20. The leader in your own life, okay? Strength energy, look at it. You're calling the shots. You're making decisions. Alice in a Sea of Tears, cast away, out of your depth, feeling abandoned. This is where you're coming out of. If I'm always there for everyone else, but no one's asking me how I feel, I don't think that's right. feeling overlooked, feeling unimportant, even though you're the one that is there for everyone else. That is coming to an end. People pleasing behavior is coming to an end. Just blindly trusting, which is a beautiful thing to do, okay, with the full energy. But someone needs to keep an eye on it, and that someone is you. No one else is going to look after you that way, right? It's like, I will take a leap of faith. It's my choice, but I have considered potential risks before I take this leap of faith, and if it comes to that, and I'm okay with it. I'm choosing to take that risk. It's not just blindly going, it's taking a leap of faith, okay? That means I've considered the risks, and I'm okay if that happens. It's a different place, isn't it? A different place to make decisions from. The butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. Pisces, you are getting some doozies of some readings, man. Little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility, number 40. This is family for some of you, but this is also, you've outgrown a lot of situations, and a big lesson was I can only be responsible for myself. Everyone else is responsible for themselves. Everyone else should make their own decisions. I can support and encourage and help, like with advice and whatever, but you are the one that needs to decide for you, okay? That's not my responsibility. I'm not going to take that burden on myself. I can give you options, but it's your decision, your responsibility. Again, it's a different perspective, isn't it? Hedgehog love, positive, uplifting new friends. This is what you're stepping into. New community, a new person, a new significant other that you're going to be meeting that's on your level, that is positive and uplifting, just like you are positive and uplifting. And there's a lot of growth that can happen in the dynamic where there is give and take. And that's where you're headed towards. The black cat, lost magic, atonement, and rebalance. Whatever karma this was for you, Pisces, you've paid it off. That's why you're being freed from it. The death card is not a punishment. It's a reward for karma that you have paid. You no longer have to atone. You no longer have to sacrifice. You no longer have to, whatever it was that was involved in the situation. It's done. Okay, rebalance now. You can shift the focus back to you now and start creating different things in your life because you've paid your karma to this situation. Because you've learned the lessons that it was meant to teach you. Okay, Pisces, wow. Okay, I'm okay. Tell me if you feel comfortable sharing what is going on for you. And if you are still in the Eight of Swords place and you're struggling with it and you're still kind of feeling guilty about even considering putting up boundaries or walking away, or you know what I mean, consider everything we've said. Take it in, consider it. Does it make sense? Does it sound like something you're experiencing? Could it be that there's lessons there for you? Could it be that this situation has just served its purpose and it's just being released? Okay. Just consider what has been said, because I hope it helps, okay? But Pisces, I can't even tell you. You've seen the cards, right? The joy, the growth, the freedom, the happiness that awaits you as soon as you allow this to end and you shift your focus back to you and you rebalance yourself. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that makes sense. The Emperor. The Emperor, the Empress, you're about to be aligned with your life purpose, with your life partner, with the one that where there's happiness as well. It's not just you're together and it's a mess, okay? It's your counterpart, okay? A situation that you give to it, it will give to you. You feed it, it feeds you. A relationship that you feed it, it feeds you, okay? Whatever it is for you. Beautiful reading. All right. So we're gonna do a different situation. Instead of the yes or no, we're gonna do when, okay? Because I have time oracle cards here. So we're gonna ask when whatever it is you're thinking of is gonna happen, okay? And we're gonna get some time frames for you. Okay, so pause the video, think of your question in a way where it's timed, like when is this gonna happen? Or is this gonna, you can still ask like the yes or no, and we're gonna get a time frame that either tells us it won't happen or it will happen later or something, right? So you can still phrase it as a yes or no, or you can phrase it as a when, if ever, is this gonna happen, right? And then you pick a number between 1 and 3, same as before. And give me your feedback on this, please, in the comments. Tell me if this helps or if you prefer the yes or no, okay, that we did before with the other deck. Okay, so let's see. When is it going to happen? What Pisces is thinking. 1, 2, or 3. When is it going to happen for Pisces? The situation on their mind. When is it going to happen for Pisces? 1, 2, or 3. All right, let's see. If you chose number 1, we have this year. Awesome, because we got like what, 2 months left? So this year at some point between now and the end of the year. If you chose number 2, when you least expect it, which Pisces literally can be any time. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be when you least expect it. So what I want to say with this card is, don't think about it anymore. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, bring forward, bring together, take a break from it for a bit. Even if it's a few hours, depending on what it is, or a few days, or you just put it out of your mind altogether. Do something else. Focus on something else. Distract yourself with something else. Allow yourself to be surprised. By doing that, it actually comes in faster. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? And if you chose number 3, just around the corner. So again, it's literally just around the corner. I don't know. But yeah, I also get a sense of it's already around you. You're already aware of it. Or if you've already met the person, or you've already found the perfect thing or the perfect place, or it's just around the corner for you in terms of coming in. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing is what that is asking you to do. Okay, so again, let me know if you prefer this or the yes or no that we did with this deck. Okay, I quite like this, but it'll be up to you. You tell me. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this helps. Pisces, Jesus, we've been having some sort of readings, but a lot is happening, and Saturn is going direct in our sign soon, which is all about lessons, karma, doing the right thing, and then reaping the rewards. It's literally what it is. So that's why. Okay, the underlying reason for it, that's why. So we just kind of have to try to figure out how to go with the energies for our highest good. My God. Okay, the reading is long. If you're still here, if you're still with me, thanks for hanging in there. These are challenging messages to deliver. It's a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's a walk in the park for me. It takes it out of me, but I feel like they're important and they're necessary. So I really hope they help you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.